Hi, my name is Mako Fukui and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while and a lot has happened. First of all, I'm very well aware I'm wearing the same top that I wore in my first month of update in Hawaii, which I thought about it for a second and I was like, should I change? And for a split second I was like, yeah, I already wore that. But then again, I don't care. So I'm just gonna keep wearing what I want to wear when I want to wear and just roll with it. So today I felt like wearing this and it looks cute, so I'm just gonna wear this and update you my 4th month in Hawaii, which is so crazy because it's so crazy. It's just so crazy. Anyways, starting out, there's 5 weeks. I put them into different weeks and I'll just start my first week. This is the point where I really got into boxing. Actually, to be specific, I really got into Muay Thai, so I got the props, like legit the hand straps and I'll share some pictures here and I love it. I honestly love it and I don't know what else to say about it. I just love it so much that I'm just hooked. Okay, another thing that happened was it was my host father's birthday and we had like a birthday dinner at home, and he loves wine. He drinks red wine like every night and he really likes it. So I was like, okay, I should definitely get him wine. But the funny thing is I'm still 20 right now. Filming this and a month ago I'm still 20, so I'm not legally allowed to purchase alcohol at all. So that was kind of like sad, but then I asked a friend and I was like, hey, you're old enough, could you please help me buy wine? So I got wine. I think there's a picture of me giving the wine, which I really like giving presents, and I love it when the present is a success and people love it. It just brings me so much joy. So I don't always tell people, but I tell myself like I am a giver. Like I like to give presents rather than receiving it, because receiving it sometimes my reaction, like although I'm happy, it doesn't seem like I'm happy but I'm really happy. So sometimes I'm really bad with like reacting in a right way, even though I know I'm happy and I'm really happy, but it's hard for me to like portray those emotions, and sometimes people are like, are you really happy? And I'm like, I am. So the first week was kind of smooth, and I just remember like being in this mood where I was like playful. Yeah, it's just like good vibes. I was just really playful and I really enjoyed it. So moving on to the second week, I went out on a date. I've been I just said it. Well, so there's this person I really like. I don't know how much I'm gonna overshare on the internet, but I really want to like cherish the moments where I felt things. So I really enjoyed this person's company, and we went out and it was so fun. Okay, moving on. Before I stop talking and like being a good narrator, I'll just move on to the next one. Oh, and the second week, since I was learning hula dance in my HPU classes that I took this term, I really wanted a pa'u, which is a hula skirt, and me and my roommate went to go find it, and we stumbled across Jun's Fabrics and found the one and only pa'u skirt for me, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just so cute. I mean, doesn't it look cute? Yeah, I agree too. Oh yeah, I love it so much, and it was nice to like get it custom made. Did I tell you guys I got it custom made, which was so crazy because most people just go and buy the skirt and be like, hey, I got the skirt. But then because I was like so extra, no, I'm kidding, I was like finding the skirt for so long, and then somehow the skirt found me. Can I say that? And I love it so much. Okay, so the second week was another special week for me because I met up with a friend called Yuna. I need to like back up myself, because if I say like a friend from Yuna, probably most likely you would think I met her through university, which is not the case. So prior coming to Hawaii, I needed an accommodation, and if I don't have a place to stay, there is no way in hell that I'm gonna make it to live in Hawaii. So I was like, life or death, I have to find an accommodation, just hustle every day. And dorm is nice, but it is not an option that I was thinking at all, just because the solo rooms are really expensive and the shared rooms are shared, and I'm a little spoiled. So I mean, it sounds like fun, but I don't know if I could do that for like 16 weeks straight. I'm as much as I'm open, I'm quite of a private person, so I really value like my alone time and spending time by myself, some quality time, self-love, self-care. So I decided to search on Instagram actually I searched it in Japanese, so I was like Hawaii Yugaku, and then long story short, I found her account, and I was like, oh, she looks like a nice person, so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Hawaii, I need a place to stay, you look like you live in Hawaii for a while now and you're doing homestay, I have interest, hit me up. It went something along the lines of that, and really it's a really long process, but long story short, she was like, well, good luck in Hawaii, hope you find a good homestay. And then I ended up not using her homestay that she recommended, just because they didn't reply to me in time. But when I came to Hawaii, the roommate that I met on the day I arrived was the roommate that was leaving that day. So she left, and then I came in, and during that 1 hour of interaction, we kind of clicked. I don't know her that well, but then our conversation went so smoothly, and we were like, oh wait, what's your Instagram? So we exchanged our Instagram, and it happens to be that girl who I just exchanged Instagram, who left to LA, was friends, like best friends with the girl that I was talking to prior coming to Hawaii. So that was so crazy. And when I found that out, I was like, holy cow, this is like some kind of miracle. I mean, it's a miracle that, I was just so blown away, and I hang out with her. That was what happened, and it was so special because of how it happened and how we met. And I don't know, I just want to document it, because it's like so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm so blown away. Until this day, I'm friends with Yuna. We play beach volleyball. I'm living the dream. And yeah, it's been great. So we hung out on the second week, and moving on to the third week, I wanted to catch a sunrise, and what place to do it better than Kailua or Lanikai, Kailua Lanikai beach area, which is in the east side. And I went with my roommate. We woke up like 5 a.m. we got into the car, we drove all the way to the east, which is not too far from where I'm living, which is like perfect, not complaining at all. And we watched the sunrise, and as we were watching, we tried meditating a little bit. And right after that, she gave me a ukulele, which is so kind of her. I have it here with me. This is the ukulele I got. I've also been wanting a ukulele for the longest time. Well, I've originally wanted a guitar, but the guitar is kind of big and expensive. So I didn't end up buying. Though I was looking, I didn't end up buying, but now I have this baby. Yes, I don't think it's tuned right now because it was in the bag, but I got this and I sang a few songs. I might put a few clips in.
なんていう曲?
Sunday morning.
今日やん。
おー!
今日です。
本当ですね。
日曜日の朝です。
Wow. Here you go.
イエーイ。
say it will bring me back to you. That may be all I need. In darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never want to leave. If I'm confident enough, but I really love it. And because we were at Lanikai Beach, and I didn't know what Lanikai meant, but it apparently Lani means heaven, and then Kai means water in Hawaiian language. So I thought that was like so beautiful. And then I love playing music, and especially the guitar and like strings instruments. So I decided to call this baby Lani. So this is my husband. This is Lani, and that was just like one of the highlights of that month, because ever since that day, I'm like nearly every day I've been playing the ukulele when it's not too late and not too early in the morning. Sometimes a little bit too late. But I love it so much that I can't help myself, and I just play it. Sorry neighbors, I couldn't help myself. Okay, so the third week was a week where I started playing beach volleyball. Here are some pictures. I was so excited because it's something that I wanted to do since I came to Hawaii, and I was like, I want to play, and then never got to play. But on the third week, I actually got to play, and it was so much fun. Like, I wish I was better at describing than just saying it was so much fun, but it was so much fun. I enjoyed every moment, even though I kind of sucked at it in the beginning, and I can't really be too much of a team player. I still enjoyed it, and by the beach, under the blue sky and the sun hitting my skin, I couldn't complain. And life in the third week was really good. I mean, I was like exposed to this new sport, volleyball, and I really fell for it, didn't I? Okay, the fourth week was so exciting. I remember at this point I had so much plans and things I wanted to do. First of all, it was like gonna be exams, and I have I had projects and stuff that I had to do, so it's kind of busy. I was kind of like doing works and assignments and projects in the morning and night, but then during the day, like usually in the afternoon, I would go out like either surfing or playing volleyball or doing something that is exciting and moving my body. So definitely busy with projects and stuff. The fourth week I met I'm too excited. I went to a live music sound healing bath concert thingy that featured Eden Kai. You know what? If you meet me January, I probably wouldn't say I was too much of a big fan of Eden Kai, but after listening to like him perform live and just do his thing, I was like, oh my god, Eden Kai. Stop it. It's so beautiful. I was like so drawn. Yeah, something about musicians, right? They just like that, because my eyes were like so glued, and it's so pleasing to hear all these like guitar sounds. So I might put some few clips in too. How it was just so nice, like the vibe, and it was like during sunset time, so there was like sunsets there, and then he was just playing the guitar, and he was like so yeah. I don't know if I'm like just rambling the whole time or actually telling you a story. Anyways, nevertheless, I'll move on to my last week. So the last week I tried stand-up paddling for the first time. It was not what I expected it to be, but it was really fun. So I'm usually quite bad at emails and texting. But nevertheless, I have good friends who are good with it. So HBU normally have these activities that they offer, and I am always unlucky. I never get the tickets, but one of my good friends, can I say your name? I think I can, right? Well, her name is Helen. She's like computer tech person, I don't know. Anyway, she's always active and she's always able to get the tickets that HPU offers, and she gave it to me. Well, I bought the tickets and I actually went, and that was so much fun. One, because I love surfing. Two, because I couldn't get it even though I wanted it. And three, because I met a new friend doing stand-up paddling. It was so cool because we were like, so what happened was we would meet up at the university, and then we would walk like 20, 25, maybe 30 minutes towards the beach area. And then during that period, I was like talking, making conversation, and the conversation was dry. And I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, I can't force it, right? The connection's either there or not. And then I was like, okay, it's not there, it's fine. And then when we got to the stand-up paddling area, there was this German girl. Her name is Sarah. Hi Sarah, if you're watching this. We weren't like besties already. We were just like talking, and I was like, oh wow. And then we were just talking basically. And the lady who was doing the stand-up paddling was like giving the boards out, and like out of the blue, the lady was like, do you two want to do it together? And then we looked at each other and we were like, yeah, okay. And just like that, we like decided to do the stand-up paddling together. And then I have some pictures which I'm gonna show while I'm speaking. So we got on the thing and we started like paddling. And then the coolest thing was, well, I made a friend, Sarah. So nice. We kind of went well. Second of all, I saw a sea turtle just like swimming and just living its life. And then I caught that moment, which was so special. I don't have it on camera, but I saw it with my own eyes. And I also did just enjoy. I just really enjoyed it. So this like month was just so magical. So I did try new things, meet new people, do fun things, and so much thing happened. And then right at the last week of April, I actually lost my grandpa. It was like all of a sudden, and it was at night. I remember that night because I was out all day, I think. And when I went home, there were so many notifications from my family, and I was like, okay, what's going on? This usually doesn't happen. It's usually like one or two, like, you good or something, like checking up on me or like sending weird cat videos. But it was like a lot of the family members spammed me, and I was like, okay, what's going on? Something happened, and I found out that my grandpa passed away. And when I first heard that, it was from my sister. I think for an hour, I just kind of couldn't believe it, just because like I've never lost someone in my family before, and it was kind of like unbelievable, I guess. I guess I didn't want to accept it. I was like, no way. Just what? No. I was kind of like in denial. And then after that, like, I guess I really came through it. And then I called with my grandma, and then I started crying right away. I just started bawling so hard, and hearing her voice made me like really feel it. And it was really hard. I mean, it's still hard. It's not. I don't know if it will get easier, but I also feel like I had to include that because it's such a it's such a big thing in my life, and it's like the first time I've ever experienced something like this. And he's such a close family member as well. Although like we didn't grow up together in the same household or anything like that, but maybe because we didn't grow up together, some part of me, well, a lot of me, I feel like there's so many things that I should have done and stuff like that, and just hit me hard that time is so limited and precious, and I should really spend it with my loved ones and love the ones around me, and just really use my time wisely, I guess. So this whole April was like really fun, really roller coaster, meeting new people, exciting, and then, well, to me, it felt like it hit rock bottom just because like I wasn't ready for it at all, and I don't know how to react, and I didn't know how I felt as well. I was just processing the whole thing, and okay, at this point I'm just rambling, but I guess if there's something you could take away from this, just know that you never know what's gonna happen, and that's always gonna be true. You never know the future, and you just never know. So whatever you do, have good intentions, and surround yourself with your loved ones. Tell your loved ones that you love them. I think I don't do that enough. Let them know that you care and that you're there for them, and just show them who you are, I guess. One thing that I guess you could say I regret, but one thing that I feel so strongly about is I really like singing. I really do. I really enjoy singing, and for some reason I was always shy. Well, yeah. And I never got to sing in front of my grandpa, so I don't think he knows that I can sing. He knows I play the guitar, but he doesn't know that I sing. And I feel like just once, maybe I could have and I should have sang in front of him and let him know that I don't know. I just feel like I wanted to sing for him. Anyways, this is a long update just because a lot of things happened, and I normally would film it on the day, like on the 4th of the month, but I wasn't even in that headspace, and I couldn't pull myself together, and I was uncomfortable. I tried, but I was like, nope, it's not working, and I don't want to like forcefully go against my will to put out content just because I want to. Like, I want to do it because I want to do it, and I feel like today is the day I woke up and I was like, yep, today's the day I feel right. So today's the day I'm ready to share to you guys of what happened, and I feel so great now sharing and updating you what happened. It's so crazy, my life here in Hawaii. Seriously amazing. I love it so much, and that's it for my update for this month. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment something nice down below and tell your loved ones you love them. Okay, thank you. Bye.